Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Oracle Tarot, and this is Sagittarius' mid-month Magic and Manifestation check-in for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings that may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also feel free to check out the beginning of the month readings, as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Oracle Tarot. All right, without any further ado. All right. Please give us a message for what is on Sagittarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you may hear, see, feel, or smell, or hear within yourself, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. In a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself, so do pay attention to those. All right, we'll take alrighty. So we have the Temperance, the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. At the bottom, we have the Empress card. So mid-April to mid-May, you're very much on your purpose. And a lot of the signs have gotten this type of thing. You're right where you're supposed to be at the right time. It seems like time is the timing of things is definitely in your favor. But like I said, you're very much on your purpose. You have been seeking aid from the divine. The divine is coming in with this aid. I feel you moving through mid-April to mid-May with your heart open. Your intuition is really shining. And there is kind of this new energy rising to the surface for you. And the Spirit is also wanting you to utilize patience during this time, because there is some conflict with the 5 of Swords. So, excuse me, there are some a person or people that are wanting to draw you into conflict or competition. I do feel that you are walking away from this because you can kind of see where you're going already, and you know that you don't have to compete with these people. These people want to compete with you because they see you as either a cut above the rest, or however this is, but they are trying to draw you in. I don't feel like you're buying it because you're headed towards this 10 of Pentacles, this long-term wealth and abundance here. So you're really not playing around with these individuals. You know where you're going. You know what's in store for you if you stay on track. So this is what you're doing. You're staying on track and not getting wrapped up in a conflict and competition here. With the Three of Wands here, you are expanding forward. I feel like mid-April to mid-May is a lot of expansive energy for you. So this is in a lot of different areas, but it's like your manifestations are coming to fruition, and with this energy you are expanding forward. And this seems to be kind of a theme of this mid-April to mid-May of a lot of us are receiving what we need, either this be monetary or energetic, or we're receiving what we need to take us to the next leg of our journey. And this is what you're doing. You're expanding forward. And you definitely have foresight to where you are wanting to go. Excuse me. All right. But you definitely have your eye on the prize, the eye on the horizon. You are definitely looking towards tomorrow. With a Six of Wands, this makes you feel very confident in the way that you are kind of leveling up in a way, or really just the confidence that what you're setting into motion is bearing fruit. I feel like this is really what gives you this confidence, is this success that you are riding with. And you're riding high. People in your circle, perhaps this is community, are definitely taking note of your accomplishments. And you are riding high. And like there is these individuals that want conflict, competition. Not everybody in the crowd that is cheering for you necessarily has your best interest at heart. It's something to keep in mind as you move through this time period. And at the bottom, we have the Empress. Scorpio just got the Empress in the same bottom position. So if you have some Scorpio placements, you might want to check that out. Excuse me. We have the Empress. There may need to be something that needs to be communicated. I have a little allergy, throat, sinuses at the moment, but seems to be a little extra right here at this particular moment. So there may need to be something that needs to be communicated. You may want to communicate some truth, especially if these people who want conflict are in your inner circle. You're definitely going to want to communicate clearly with those people as I stumble through my words. Because you're headed towards a lot of opportunities, towards your abundance. You are really, I say headed towards growth, but this period of mid-April to mid-May is a lot of growth. I feel like there's going to be more growth to continue as we move into summer for you, but there's a lot of growth taking place, and you are feeling very stable. It's like these people can't rock you off of your square. So you're very stable. You're nurturing what you're working on. You're staying focused on it, and it is bearing fruit because of that. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. The Temperance again. 2 more cards, please. The Knight of Cups. 1 more, please. One more. All right, that's your one. All right, 9 of Pentacles. And at the bottom, we have the Magician. So that's nice. So we have the Temperance again. This is a reminder. If you had any question in your mind, you're definitely on your purpose. You're on the right path. Once again, you're right where you're supposed to be. There's definitely some divine timing taking place here. And you are definitely in connection with your spirit guides, your spirit team. I feel like this is why things are moving in the way that they are for you. And this is also a reminder to practice patience as we move through this. You definitely have a lot of balance. I do feel like perhaps when there are some of these wins that come in for you, you may be in a celebratory mode, so you may want to use moderation, as not everyone who is celebrating with you has your best interest at heart. I feel like that is going to come to the light at some point, but definitely use moderation during this time. We have the Knight of Cups. You're definitely moving forward. One, you're riding high, but you're doing so with a lot of creativity. There is a graceful way of which you are presenting whatever you're doing here. And you're really holding this this cup of your abundance high. It's like you are delivering this cup someplace. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're feeling very self-sufficient. You're definitely like, I've got this. I can do this myself. I've done more by myself. And so you know that you can handle what's ahead of you. And you are headed towards, kind of like the Empress, this kind of luxurious kind of feel about where you're going. And really headed towards your abundance. Excuse me. At the bottom, we have the Magician. So you definitely know where you're wanting to go. You have manifested this. You've set this into motion. You have taken the correct action in the right order to make this all kind of click. And you are wind assisted by the divine, because the divine is also making sure that there is proper timing in these things, so it works out in your favor. But you're moving forward very powerfully here. And it does appear that whatever resources you feel like you may be lacking in at some point during this mid-April to mid-May, you are receiving the resources necessary to make this strong move forward here. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Whoa. All right. The 6 of Swords. The 6 of Cups. And the 8 of Discs. At the bottom, we have the Ace of Cups. So we have these 2 6s here. 6 is the number of perseverance. This is the Spirit's way of reminding you, keep going, stay on your course. You're right where you're supposed to be. If there's any question, you're right where you're supposed to be. You're right on your purpose. Excuse me. And with the 6 of Swords here, this is kind of a transitionary time, I feel like, for a lot of us. And sometimes the hard times can be these rites of passage. And also sometimes receiving this abundance, being able to receive it, is also this rite of passage here. So this is reminding you when your manifestation comes in to receive it. And the 6 of Cups. So this definitely, this vibration that you're moving into is definitely one of joy. And moving forward, I feel like you're dropping some burdens and kind of reincorporating a more innocent outlook without some of the walls up. You're kind of dropping some of these walls as you move forward. And you're kind of also, you have this foresight in the future, but you're also looking back and noticing like, wow, I really have come a long way. So you should definitely feel proud about yourself during this. We have the 8 of discs here. So you are becoming the master of whatever skill you are engaged in. But there's also this mastery of yourself. Like I said, you're able to see how far you've come. And you're realizing that you are becoming this master of your inner world. This inner climate. You're becoming the master of that. And at the bottom, we have the Ace of Cups here. So definitely wind assisted. It's kind of like mid-April to mid-May. Your cup runneth over with this abundance here. This is going to fill you with a lot of these feelings of love, happiness, and bliss, these types of things. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius' path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. All right. We have the Magician again. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. 10 of Wands. The 6 of Cups again. And at the bottom, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Magician out here again. Let's condense a little bit. So with the Magician out here, the Spirit is letting you know you definitely have the resources available to you to make what you want to happen. If you don't, it does appear that they are coming in for you here mid-April to mid-May. This feels kind of like the end of May here. But again, whatever you're working, you're highly skilled at this. You've really put some work into whatever this skill is. And with the 10 of Wands, getting this abundance in the way that you are is really like this feeling of coming home after this long day of work. And it's kind of this, and this is where this celebratory energy comes in. So you are kind of ready to let loose when this comes in. This relieves some pressure here and fills you with this joy, innocence. Perhaps this is going to allow you to spend more time with your family, your children, if you have children. And again, you are kind of looking back and looking back at all your hard work. A lot of this is internal hard work and being like, wow, I really have come a long way. And again, you should be proud of yourself. At the bottom, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So again, you are nurturing whatever this is that you are working on. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius' path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Thank you. We have the 10 of Swords. Five of Cups. Thank you. The 4 of Wands. the bottom, we have the Nine of Wands. So with the Ten of Swords, there's definitely an ending taking place, and it does feel it is somewhat of a painful ending. And this is with this person in your inner circle that wants some conflict or competition. This person in your inner circle that does not have your best interest at heart. So this is coming to an end. It is going to sting a little bit because this is someone you've put your confidence in, so there is a level of betrayal involved, and you're kind of looking back with some level of regret with the Five of Cups. And kind of looking out at this friendship that has spilled out, this collaboration that has spilled out. Also, some of your trust has spilled out with this. But it does appear that you have those in your corner and around you that is reminding you that you have plenty of other cups and to take those cups and move forward and don't look back. Just keep moving forward because you're headed into this Four of Wands energy, this harmonious vibe, something that is in more alignment with you, and this person is not in harmony with you. So unfortunately, not everybody can go with us forward, but this does seem to be to your benefit that this person cannot come because this is the spirit is kind of bringing you home. When they say like the soul tribe, you're starting to draw in your soul tribe. Now, not all these people can be part of that, unfortunately. We have the Nine of Wands here, so this situation is going to leave you feeling a little wounded. There is that wounded warrior kind of energy. This is a test of faith to be able to persevere, persist through this energy. But there is this ending taking place. There's a completion taking place. And it's actually this that is allowing you to move forward. When we have these type of people in our corner, in our camp, this slows everything down. And when this wind comes in, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see this person's reaction and energy to your win. There's this saying that's like, take note of those that don't celebrate you when you win, because those people are not for you. I don't know what the saying is, but I think you've heard it before. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius' path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Thank you. I think this says solace, something like that. So you are kind of undergoing this. There's this undercurrent of this spiritual kind of level up with these as well. That's tied into your confidence and how you feel and think about yourself. But there's this personal empowerment that's taking place because of the way this is happening. The timing of things is kind of set in motion and just a way to kind of build you up in this way, where in some ways you may have felt diminished a little bit. Singer of Transfiguration. I don't know how I can see that, but so you are going through this transformation and metamorphosis here. And this is kind of this appears like the phoenix rising from the ashes here. And so this is kind of what you're doing, where in the past you may have felt down and out. This is where you really rise here. And then we have this card. I can't read what it says. So you are kind of retrieving something that you felt has been lost. What it really feels like is this energy that is kind of leaking out in certain places, and one of the places is this person that's around you, in your ear most likely. And you are communicating your truth to this person and letting them know where you stand. Because you are really requiring loyalty. I think we all deserve loyalty. But this is also an energy coming in and granting you some of your wishes here. 'Cause you definitely have this wind coming in. And another one that I can't read. So again, you're feeling very stable. You're feeling very centered and grounded. This may be a reminder you might want to go out and get in nature, especially as the weather is changing for a lot of us. Go out and get in nature. This is going to really help you. This is about also being real with yourself about the situation, being real with others. Is like keeping it real. You want to keep it real. This is also, like I said, being honest with yourself. You're not going to want to see that this person in your camp is funny style, but it does appear that it's something you need to see. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Unfolding. Okay. So we have unfolding, limiting beliefs, and step by step. So this is definitely an unfolding process for you, mid-April to mid-May. Like I said, there's some things that have to happen in the right timing for you. This is part of this unfolding process. And again, the Spirit is reminding you to be patient, where there may be moments where you feel like things are not moving the way that they should. These are temporary energies, and this is part of this unfolding process. There are some limiting beliefs that you are holding that is keeping the light or this abundance from reaching you. Some of it is you're wanting to wish the best about everyone. You want to hope that everyone has the same types of intentions as you do, and unfortunately that's not always true. This is unfortunately one of these limiting beliefs. I also feel like when this abundance comes in, you're definitely ready for it. But like I said earlier, it's like when it comes in, can you receive it? So there may be an aspect, and this might be a subconscious thing kind of running, of though saying that you don't deserve this abundance, or if you receive this, it is going to be quickly lost, or these types of things. This is keeping the abundance from coming in. This is keeping the light from reaching you. It does appear that as you kind of see the truth of this person, you get this support from your community. It does appear that you're finding more harmony, and the light is able to kind of come in. Like I said, you begin to kind of fly like this phoenix from the ashes here as you move into the second part of May. And it's step by step. This is like the unfolding. Just put one foot in front of the other and keep going, keep persevering. There is a divine design and there's divine timing in all these things. Just put one foot in front of the other and you'll be at the right place at the right time. So don't stop. All right, excuse me. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2003. Please give us 3 cards. How does this translate to the mundane sphere? How does this translate to our everyday life for our Sagittariuses for mid-April to mid-May? 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right. So at the bottom, we have the theft card. We have cheerfulness, misfortune, and house. So cheerfulness, there's definitely a celebratory energy coming in. Once again, you might want to practice some moderation as this is a depiction of a cheers. They're having a party. So do be mindful of that. Then we have misfortune. So it is unfortunate when you find out that your friend is working against you, or this is always unfortunate. And this does kind of feel, and it kind of rocks your foundation as we have the house here. This may be someone who you've had in your camp for a while, and you are kind of replaying some things of the past and being like, oh, this is why these things didn't work out. This is why these things have not worked out the way that they should have. And so, but it also from this misfortune, I feel like you're able to see it, that this old structure is coming down and there's this new structure being built here. So there is a new taking place. It's like where you, in the end of April, you may feel this misfortune of, though metaphorically, as though your whole house is burned down. By mid-May, you're feeling that you have metaphorically this whole new house to move into. So what you feel like you have lost, you will regain. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Sagittariuses with for what is on their path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2003? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Sagittariuses. The Lover's card. All right. Oh, these fell on the floor. That is way more than 3. But at the bottom, we have another 5 of Cups. So we have the Lovers, the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Wands again, the 6 of Cups again, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. And again, at the bottom, we have the 5 of Cups. So you do kind of find yourself at a crossroads in some ways. How you deal with this person is really up to you. And I feel like a lot of you are really cutting this person out. That does appear to what is going to bring you the most harmony and peace. But again, this is your choice. And it appears that most of you are choosing the choice that brings more harmony, brings you more into alignment with your heart's truth. And for some of you, this may indicate there is a love interest that is appearing here in this time. We have the Four of Pentacles. So whatever you're working on, whatever your win is, wherever you plan to go in the future, you're keeping this to yourself. Your kind of mum's the word. And you are consolidating your energy. You're realizing where there may be some energy leaks, and you're kind of patching these up and finding that you have more stability because of that. With the Three of Cups, you're definitely coming together with friends and your community in a collaborative effort. Some of this is this celebratory energy here, but I feel like these are people that you will be working with. So do expect community support, whatever that means to you, on your as you ride high here. And again, we have your community surrounding you in the same stink face person here in the corner. So do know that as you receive this achievement, this fulfillment, and you are riding high, that there is this person here. And with the Six of Pentacles right next to it, or the Six of Cups right next to it, this most likely is somebody you've known for a minute, and you are going to kind of retrace some things that felt a little off, some red flags that may have been ignored, and you are really finding the truth of the matter. And so this is more than just one thing. You're kind of finding out this big truth, and really cutting this out is what is bringing in your success and abundance here. This is what's bringing in your new opportunities. And again, you've manifested this, but this energy of this person is gumming up the works for you. And there is some regret over, well, one, having to cut this person out at all, but two, that you let them in the way that you did. So there's regret on both sides. But again, your community is kind of coming in with support, reminding you that you still have cups of importance, and to take these cups, wade through this river of emotion and find sanctuary as you have this glow up here. Another Nine of Pentacles. So there is this feeling of, I can do this myself. I don't need people like this in my camp. So you're feeling very self-sufficient, headed towards your abundance. And you have this graceful, like I said earlier, this graceful way that you are moving through this time period. So this definitely rocks you internally, but it doesn't show on the outside. Nobody knows that you are affected in the way that you are by this. So you maintain your graceful pose. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So you're receiving this abundance that you need to get you beyond the hedge of this garden that you have kind of been confined in. You're receiving the resources to get on your journey here. We have another Temperance. So we have 3 Temperance cards out on the table. So again, the Spirit is really wanting you to know you're on your purpose. You're right where you're supposed to be. There must be a question within yourself of, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this my purpose? Am I just doing this misstep? But this is part of this unfolding, and just keep putting one foot in front of the other, step by step here. And you are making it on your path. But there is this question you have. So definitely seeking the divine, the ancestors, the universe, seeking for confirmation. And it's okay to ask for confirmation. Please give me confirmation that I'm on the right path. You'll receive this confirmation. We have the King of Swords, so truth rules the day here for you. Truth is coming in with this big cut here, and this is going to bring more mental clarity to you, and more clarity in where you're going to. That whatever energy this person brings to the table is really gumming up the works for you, and is making it so even your mind is clouded. This is a very manipulative person. This is somebody who's got to go. Now I got to cut you. All right. I think that's a good place to leave the reading. Sagittariuses, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for mid-April to mid-May. This looks really good. Outside of this person, which is going to sting a little bit, you're right where you're supposed to be. Excuse me. So, if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, once again, you are truly most appreciated. And Sagittarius, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.